Matt, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Really good. First of all, how are you? How's your knee doing?
I'm doing good. I actually just finished doing some running, so I'm looking forward to playing in the Pro Bowl and everything. I feel 100%, so I'm happy that I'm healing up well.
So nobody's saying, hey, take it easy. It's just a Pro Bowl. Be ready for next year. You feel so good about it that you earned this Pro Bowl. You're going. You're playing no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time being voted to the Pro Bowl, and I felt good enough that I can go out there and play. So I'm going to go out there and just have fun and go out there and play in the game.
So had the Bears made the playoffs, you would have been able to go, I guess.
Yeah, of course, I'd have been able to go.
Wow. And what an unfortunate circumstance for Chicago. Looked like you guys were right there on the edge, maybe getting in, and you and Jay Cutler go down. It had to be frustrating for you and everybody else.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Nobody wants to sit on the sideline and watch their team struggle. And we were at a good point. We were 7-3 going into I guess game 11, week 11, and Jay was hurt. And then the next after the next week I got injured, so everything went downhill. And it was pretty frustrating to sit there and watch and know that the team's struggling and that we weren't going to make the playoffs.
Matt Forte of the Chicago Bears is with us, and of course, because of the injuries, largely, that was the reason you didn't make the playoffs, and then your GM loses his job, Jerry Angelo fired. How surprised were you about that?
I wouldn't say I was very surprised. I would just say, I didn't think it would happen that fast, but, when you lose games, things have to change and around the organization, and hopefully now things are going to change for the better.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that this is better for you or changes your situation at all? You haven't been able to get the contract extension you wanted. Now that guy, I assume that was largely in the way, is not there. But then now you got to wait it out, see who they hire and all that. What are your thoughts about your future? Do you think you will be with the Chicago Bears?
I'm pretty optimistic that I can get a deal done. I wouldn't say that it's just because of one particular person that's not here now that I'll get a deal done or anything like that. I just think that now there's a lot more time, having the entire off season to negotiate rather than trying to hurry up and negotiate after, a lockout, So there's a lot more time right now in the off season to negotiate than we had before. So I think that makes me a lot more optimistic that a deal will get done. I want to stay in Chicago. I got drafted by them, so hopefully, we can come to terms and do the right thing.
Matt Forte of the Chicago Bears with us on Yahoo Sports Radio. Of course, Lovie Smith is going to stay, but you'll have a new offensive coordinator if you stay. Mike Martz is gone. Mike Tice will be the new guy. What were your thoughts on Mike Martz and his system? Because it seemed like, reading between the lines, Jay Cutler was not very happy with the system. What were your thoughts on what was going on?
I was excited when Coach Martz first got here because I saw the things that Marshall Faulk did in the offense, and I knew I could catch the ball in the backfield. So. I'm sad to see him go. It was a great offense. Had a lot of fun and, a lot of production out of this offense. So I know Coach Tice is a great, he was a great deal, actually, a major part in our running game. So I know the running game will continue to be successful. And we just got to get somebody in here that Jay, I guess, feels comfortable with and, get back to, how he used to throw the ball when he was in Denver.
Talking with Matt Forte of the Chicago Bears. How about your thoughts on some other guys around the league? I know, I think Arian Foster's a year behind you, but you're both productive guys running and receiving the ball. You're at a point where your rookie contract is up. He's getting close to it after being undrafted. Talk about all these things that go through your head at this point. You've been productive. You want to avoid the injury. You, of course, already had the injury scare. What are your thoughts about that? Is finally putting yourself into a position to finally get that lucrative contract?
Yeah, when you produce as a running back, it's all about production, and basically you get valued and paid based on your production. And he's been producing pretty well, his entire career. So once you put yourself in that position where you can get that second contract, hopefully you can come to terms with your organization. Everybody's situation is different. Mine didn't happen, after my third year in the league, so I played out my entire 4-year contract. So hopefully now, that I produced, well even before this year, and now that I've, produced well enough to make the Pro Bowl and stuff. So hopefully, the Bears will notice and, see the value that they have in a running back who can run the ball and catch the ball and stay in on all first, second, and third down. So hopefully they see the value. If not, we'll see what happens. Either they franchise me or, I go to free agency, which, hopefully other teams will see the value as well.
Matt, is that another reason you're playing in the Pro Bowl, just to show everybody you can still do it because of the injury?
No, I think I've already shown, what I can do. I don't think it's a mystery that, I can play and produce in the National Football League. So I'm not playing in the Pro Bowl to go out there and try to show out and do all kind of stuff. It's my first time being voted to it, and it's a great experience to experience, out there. So I want to bring me and my family out there so we can, experience the whole Pro Bowl thing.
Yeah, I didn't mean for you to say that, hey, I need to show everybody what I can do. I was just insinuating that maybe you wanted to show people that your knee was rock solid, you're good to go.
No, I mean, it wasn't a very serious injury. It was a MCL, which, you don't have to have surgery for anymore. So it was basically a time deal, It takes time to heal. And, I didn't need any surgery or anything like that. So anytime you don't need surgery from an injury, that's a good thing.